This is actually how to trade session-based liquidity sweeps. So what you want to do first off is ensure that you are trading during a high volume session, i.e. either the London session, which is 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. UK time, GMT, or the New York session, which is 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. UK time, GMT. You can see right now we're approaching the New York session. We're coming up to 1 p.m. UK time. Okay, and a session-based liquidity sweep, although it may sound quite complicated, it is very, very simple. You can see, we've got these range highs and range lows of the previous sessions. Okay, you've got an Asian session low right here, which that liquidity has not been swept. So there's liquidity resting below that Asian session low. And we also have a London session high, okay, which has not been swept currently. So we're heading into the New York session. We're looking for either a deviation above this London session high, and then we can look for a potential short trade, or we're looking for a sweep of Asian session low, and then we can look to trade that back to the upside. The reason why I don't want to see a sweep of the London session low is because you can actually see this liquidity has already been swept just after the London session. So because that liquidity has been swept, I don't want to see another sweep of it because them orders have already been collected. So therefore, that's why we want to see a sweep of the Asian session low, because that liquidity is fresh liquidity and it's also not been swept already. Okay, so we're heading into the New York session. You can see we sweep above the London session high. Once we see the run of liquidity, we're simply looking for bearish pressure to step into the markets. So this is simply in the form of a bearish candle. Okay, so you can see here we've run this liquidity to the upside during the New York session between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. And then we do get a bearish close right here, indicating that bearish momentum is stepping into the market. Once we see the confirmation, we want to enter a short trade on the break of that candle low with invalidation above the bearish candle's high, or above the liquidity sweeps high, because that's the clear invalidation. In terms of targets, 1 to 2 is absolutely fine, or you can target opposing liquidity, which in this case would be the Asian session low. However, this would also be external liquidity. However, I personally like to target a 1 to 2 because it's very mechanical and it's a very repeatable strategy in that sense, because it can be a bit subjective, and the risk to reward would always be changing depending on external liquidity. So target a 1 to 2 for me is what I like to stick with. And let's see, we're triggered in this trade right here on the break of that low. And you can see within the next 30 minutes, this trade had hit your take profit. So that is the session-based liquidity sweep, i.e. we're sweeping the previous session's liquidity during the volatile session. So during the New York session, we are sweeping the London session liquidity. Okay, so I hope you guys liked this video. Let me know your thoughts, or if you have any questions in the comments below, and I will get back to you guys. Make sure to join the Discord as well. We do have a free community. The link is in the description of this video. All right, so this is session-based liquidity sweeps, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.